If you're curious about what videos you should make as a real estate agent, I'm going to go over the top 5 choices in today's video. Hi everyone, I'm Amanda. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to go over what videos you should be making as a real estate agent. If you're a little camera shy, don't worry. A couple of these can actually be recorded and your face never has to be on camera. Number 1, whatever city you're in, make a video that's titled, "What It's Like to Live in," I'm gonna use Alexandria, Virginia, because that's where I am. So share with your viewers, and you can share this on YouTube or take a file and upload it to Facebook. That's true for all of these. You know your city, you live in your city. So go through and share with your viewers what it's like to live there. And the reason for that is, if I were considering a move to, say, Austin, Texas, I would absolutely Google what it's like to live there, because I've only been there once and I really don't know a lot of details about the city. So you're going to be getting traffic from people who are interested about what it's like to actually live in Alexandria, Virginia, or in your case, your city. Number 2, negative videos. So our humidity here in the summertime is just atrocious. It's terrible. And that's a video that I would make and share with people that, you know, a negative of Northern Virginia is the humidity in the summertime or the traffic every single day. And the reason that you want to share that is it builds trust. You're saying like, hey, I love my city, but there are some negative things about living here. And select things that people who don't already live in your city would have no idea about, so that you're giving them an idea of what it's like to actually live there. Maybe there's a lot of small houses in your city. Maybe there's a lot of big houses and housing affordability is a challenge. Think about the negative aspects to your city and share them. Number 3, do a moving to your city video. So in my case, I would say moving to Alexandria, Virginia, and then add everything that that person needs to know about moving here. Property taxes, HOA, condos, the different style of homes, the different ways to get around, whether it's car, public transit, the different airports, anything that you can think of that would be helpful for someone who knows nothing about your city and is planning a move there should be in this video. And this is one that you definitely do not have to appear in yourself. You could do a voiceover and get all of your footage from the different areas around your city and never have to appear on camera. Number 4, pros and cons of living in your city. Like anything else, every city has pros and cons, and it's a good idea to share those in one video. This is another one where you really do not have to appear on camera if you don't want to. I encourage you to start appearing on camera because it helps build your brand, but if you're just not comfortable, at least get started with video, and this is one that you can avoid showing your face. Number 5, 10 things you should know about living in your city. Again, this comes from you being a local. You know, maybe there's an amazing mom and pop restaurant to dine in, or you know that you should avoid going to a certain place at a certain time. In my case, it would be you really want to try to avoid commuting during peak times because the traffic is crazy. But anything that you can share that is not readily available to someone who already doesn't live in your city is going to be super helpful, and you should have no problem getting 10 things. I do think this is one that you should appear in yourself because you're sharing your own personal knowledge and experience from living in the city, but you could probably still work around it if you don't want to personally be in the video. These are just 5 ideas to get you started. There are so many other ideas that you could come up with that are based strictly around the city that you live in and what it's like to live there. Don't be afraid to share neighborhoods. Maybe there's a super popular neighborhood that it's really difficult to purchase in because nothing becomes available. Highlight that and share what your experiences are. Nobody knows your area as well as you do, and that's what you want to convey through your videos. Try not to be shy. I know being on camera can be a little intimidating, but it really is the best way to get yourself out there. And the goal with these videos is to simply be sharing knowledge. And in return, eventually your viewers are going to realize that you are the expert in your city and reach out to you when they are moving to where you are located. I find the biggest thing that agents get hung up on when they're just getting into video is wanting everything to be perfect. And they spend way too much time working on their logo or getting the right camera, or the right mic, or the right background. And honestly, your videos do not need to be perfect. None of my videos are perfect. Just get yourself started and get going and stop worrying about having everything perfect. It's more important to get content out and be genuine in your approach than it is to have everything just perfect, right down to not stumbling upon a word or your hair or your makeup. Whatever the situation is, don't worry about it. Just start recording, putting the videos out there, tagging the right keywords, picking the right title, and you will see your following start to grow.